Hey guys, oh my gosh, welcome back to another video. Hi, hello, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Caitlin, I do stuff, and in today's video I am going to be making a painting. I'm actually going to be making a portrait for my brother's friend. I got commissioned to paint his little bunny rabbit. We're gonna be painting this guy. His name's Bibo, the bunny. I will be linking Bibo's official Instagram in the description box down below, so be sure to check that out, give them a follow, I'm sure they'd appreciate it. I also got my coffee here with me, so if you would like to, go grab a coffee, a tea, a snack, whatever you need.
Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Remember to drink some water, keep yourself hydrated. Today I wanted to make a more laid back, relaxed kind of video because we're gonna be painting. It's like, come chill with me, come paint with me. You know, that kind of vibe. I'm literally in my pajamas, like I'm also gonna be lighting this candle. There we go. Anyway, so today I will be using the Artist's Loft brand canvas. This is an 8x10. These are my mini paintbrushes that I have. Honestly, I've collected so many over the years. My artist's palette, as you can see, it's very well loved. My paint of choice, yes, I keep it in a massive Ziploc bag. It's the Liquid X Basics, and this is, I believe this came from their multicolor box set that they have, where it just comes in like all the different colors that they have, but they're in the tiny bottles. But this is perfect for me because I don't really paint that often, but when I do, I like to have options instead of having to mix this and that, you know? Then I got a giant tub of the Artist Loft white paint here in the color titanium white, medium viscosity acrylics. By the way, today's medium of choice is acrylic paint. Also, we have some paint pens here. Most of these are Sharpie, but specifically of the paint pens, I'm going to be using these Craft Smart brand paint pens. These are not acrylic, these are oil-based. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. The way that I do my pieces is I start off with a reference photo. As you can see, I have two of the same image here, but one has a higher contrast than the other. I do that just for personal preference. It helps me get details down better. So I start off by actually just taking a regular Sharpie. In fact, let me go get that. So I actually start off my pieces by outlining the image with a marker. So in this case, I'm going to be using this Sharpie. So we got a little bit of a section done. This is just an example of what it looks like, what I'm doing, the process. Oh god, this is gonna be so long to record. I don't know how YouTubers do this. Oh man. This is running out of ink. Don't die on me. This is what it's looking like so far, y'all. You know what? I'm gonna scoot closer because I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. You betrayed me, but that didn't matter. Okay, so I basically have the general outline of the image now. So what I'm gonna do, as you can see, I kind of already started doing it like right here, but I'm gonna go in different sections of this outline and like, I'm just gonna create more sections, if that makes sense. This is a portrait. This is a portrait of my dog, okay? This is a portrait, I made it, yes, I know, thank you, thank you, thank you. No, but seriously though, this is my dog, okay? I made this portrait. So you see how there are like different sections with all the different colors in it? So that's what we're doing here. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make those sections. So yeah. So I grabbed my graphite bag because the next step in the process is to take any kind of graphite, literally any kind of graphite that you have. It could just be a regular pencil or it could be one of these big old chunky boys. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna scribble. We're gonna scribble on the entire back of this piece of paper. So the next step, so we're gonna take our canvas here and just, yeah. We're gonna take this paper, and we're gonna place it on top of the canvas, and we're gonna position it to where Mr. Bibo is centered on the canvas. So I have it positioned to where I want. Now we're just gonna go in with a blunt pencil. In this case, I am using a mechanical pencil. You could just use a regular pencil. Honestly, it does not matter because you're going to be tracing on the test piece of paper, if you will. So it really doesn't matter. And then you're gonna add pressure. You're going to trace over the lines that you made and you're gonna add pressure. And what this does is it creates an outline of your artwork. It's as if you're sketching directly onto the canvas, but you're not. You're simply tracing over the lines that you created. This is absolutely one of my favorite art techniques that I've come across over the years because it just makes the process so much easier and like alleviates that stress of having to erase on the canvas and having to like redo your sketch on the canvas. If you do a pre-sketch and then you just trace that onto the canvas, it's so much easier. Okay, so I pretty much have it transferred here now. As you can see, I have it transferred now to the canvas, which is great. Normally during this step of the process, there are some areas that maybe don't pick up the graphite. As an example here, this little section on the ear needs to be filled in, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that manually. This is gonna take a long time. The general color scheme is going to be like these greens and this yellow. I am going to be mixing it with a lot of white, so it's not going to just be like the color as it is. It's going to be more of like a pastel kind of palette. You'll see as we go along. So the face is going to entirely just be different shades of green, I think, except for this part right here. This big area is gonna be like a light pink. The front half of the body is gonna be pink. I think this area also too, and maybe the back half over here is gonna be green. We'll just see as we go. Okay, so I just finished painting all the different segments and sections of the painting, as you can see here. Now, as you can see, there's like these little white outlines that are left over. I'm going to be going into that with like a yellow kind of color. I'm aiming for more of like maybe a pastel yellow, maybe even almost like a pastel green yellow. Yeah, it's gonna be like a yellow color, maybe like a very light green, but something that pops.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Tired, y'all. It's, oh my god, it's almost 3 in the morning. It's 2:55 a.m. but now we're gonna go in with the paint pens. I promise. Now we're gonna do that. getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. If you noticed my clothes have changed, it's because it's the next day. This is a multiple day process.